Canyon Wise guys from the Canyon paintball field in Malaysia.
10 seconds.
Hanafi getting shot out for Jokerz squad. But that's not Hanafi. Right. Oh, Canyon Wise guys think players will get shot out. So it looks like something happened on the Dorito side. I see actually no one alive on the Jokerz squad team.
So there's Daniel standing at the start gate.
Towel.
Power has been thrown
Point approved. 1 minute.
by
Power
Jokerz.
thrown by Jokerz squad. Point goes to Canyon White guys. Canyon White guys, Jokerz squad 0.
Thirty seconds. Seconds. 10 seconds.
Right now we see Red Sevens versus Leakside Jokerz. Sevens versus Brunei. It's a great dive into the snake all the way up to snake 2. Oh, snake 1, sorry. Almost to the 50s. That's I think Bani. Well done, Bani. Well done, Irfan. Managing to kill that player, just one bunker away from him.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Oh,
He
spotted
gets
him.
shot out. I think
But I'm seeing some action happening on the Dorito side. Player seems to be getting shot out on the Dorito side. So on the stick side, this guy seems to be pretty rough and pretty tough. But on the Dorito side, there seems to be an opening right now.
And then we see Zach.
Yep, that's right. He's from New Zealand. And we have Rizal backing him up.
Red 7 seems to be have a lot of.
Ooh,
Oh,
missed the player. Is running out in front of him. Whoa, good field by Rizal, running to the back. He's going to gun 3 guys, so there's 3v1 right now. It's going to be extremely difficult for Reza. He's running in the open and he's going to get shot.
oh, he shot
Yep.
one player.
Yep, he's done. That's done. And there's 2 more other players from the Leakside camp. So our guys basically died too early. The way I look at it.
Point approved. 1 minute.
Points to Leakside.
So in this
Joker
lineup,
Aisawan.
Race 7 looks like they have a lot of snake players.
We have a lot of snake
They-
players. We have
they-
6 snake players.
Yeah, they have so
It's
many.
crazy, right? I don't know where's the last
Very-
time we have so many snake players.
Canyon Wise guys.
Very
and
fast, very
squad,
agile, very
16.
small.
Yeah, and the snake players are always the hardest to find in any team. But suddenly you have 6. So this
Yeah.
morning, I was telling them that, hey guys, we have six snake players. And then Zach came up to me and said,
30
you know why,
seconds.
man? That's because you always train us in a snake. Then I said, yo, if you can play the snake, you can play everywhere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
No, not really.
Not really.
Not really,
30
yeah.
seconds.
Not really. Because the roles are different. A back player role, his responsibility is very different from playing the snake. Likewise, if you throw a snake player to Dorito, sometimes, people fumble. So Canyon against Jokerz. Canyon got the first point.
But
Let's- yeah.
I guess it's easier to train a snake player to play back rather than a back player to play snake.
Actually,
No?
if you ask me, I think it's better to start from the back to the front. Because
Yeah,
being a back
definitely.
player, you see the whole thing unfold in
Yeah.
front of you.
Yeah.
So from there, you start to time your run. You start to, do all sorts of things. Whereas in terms of front player, oh look at that! Oh, whoa, on a poison. So as a snake player, the idea is to kill. Sometimes you want a more aggressive play. So it's a different position in nature. So Canyon is going on hard against Jokerz. The whole entire snake tape is cleared, and we have Daniel who's running up and basically shooting everyone off. And he himself got shot, so he shot 2 guys, caught himself out as well.
So I see a red flag flying up. That means a major has happened.
No one has pressed the buzzer yet.
Yeah.
The player is still walking up to the buzzer as he approaches the starting frame, trying to confirm the win. But
Those are their 2.
yeah, but I think
Five
it's a pretty clean win for Canyon. Well, in my opinion, sitting from here at the webcast table, let's see and hear it from the ref.
Game stop.
Ooh, that's a huge penalty, man. That's a huge penalty on Jokerz to start the game with 3 in the next
Point
game.
approved. Game. 1 minute.
So point given to Canyon.
Yep, points go to
Point goes
Canyon.
to Canyon Wise guy.
Yeah, point
Canyon
goes to
Wise guy.
Canyon.
2. Joker squad 0. Next set, Joker squad play with 3.
Ooh, that's a huge penalty. So these guys are coming out with 3 players. So it's always difficult if you're the last player alive and you get shot, and then you end up being
30 seconds.
the last player, and not only that, getting a penalty out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. It can be very frustrating for
20
the
seconds.
captain to decide what they can do with 3 players.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's only one thing you can do. You gotta defend, I guess.
There was one time
10
we were in
seconds.
Thailand, and then we happened to have a 2-for-1 on the last player. We came out with 3 because the fighting spirit was so hard. 3 win against 5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it can be done. Proven. Whoa, Leakside is heavy on the snake right now. You see, the problem with having snake players is they don't snap shoot a lot. So when the game runs into overtime or as the time runs down, you start to see that they are starting to lose a bit of pace. So they have to really play a very fast game when you have a group of snake guys. As long as you play the delay game, chances are that you're not going to survive very long.
So snake back player for Red 7 is getting pounded.
Oh, there's a penalty for Red 7. 1-for-1. Hans getting shot on the pack, but still continue to play. Wow, really good job to Leakside to be able to pull 2 points off these guys. But of course, Orphan is unpredictable, man. This guy, I've seen him play so many times. You know, sometimes
1 minute.
when he's on fire, this guy can come and shoot 5 other guys.
By Tanjong Pagar Red 7.
Yep.
Points to Leakside.
So point to Leakside Jokerz Aisawan.
Jokerz Aisawan 2. Tanjong Pagar Red 7 0. Game time remaining for Kenyan Boys Guy and Joker squad. 4 minutes 46 seconds.
Thirty seconds.
Right, so points to Leakside Jokerz. Switching back to Joker squad and Canyon Boys guys.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
So yeah, Joker squad is only playing with 3 players. That's really what they can do with 3 players.
But still, they managed to break out wide.
Yeah. And even have a player in the snake.
Yeah, actually, I'm not too sure when you're down with players, do you want to have one guy squatting down in the snake?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be a
Oh, and he gets
a
shot
good
out
move,
trying to get
but
there in.
you should be on your feet and really trying to shoot already. While Kenyon has got 3 other guys up in the snake right now.
Right, so Kenyon trying to close up now.
Yep, easy point for Kenyon. So when you hear 3 out, these guys are done. In fact, the breakout is important when you are down in numbers. It's also important for you to keep shooting. Oh, there seems to be a penalty. 1-for-1. What's wrong with this? There seems to be a lot of 1-for-1 and 2-for-1 the whole entire morning.
Yeah.
So players continue to play even though they are short, you know?
3-for-1.
Why a 3-for-1?
3-for-1 on Canyon Wise guys. Do they have any players left to hit the buzzer?
Game stop.
Set now and void.
Ooh. That seems to me like a waste.
Yeah.
When you're playing against 3.
3, yeah. 5 versus 3.
Yeah.
They killed
For Tanjong Pagar
them
Red
out,
7.
and
Yeah.
but then they got a 3-for-1, leaving
Which-
no players
Yeah,
in the
that's
field.
right. So it becomes a null and void.
And so it's a
4
null and
minutes,
void.
35
Wow, this is tough. You see, the thing about sports is that it can go anywhere.
1 minute.
To me, when you're playing 3 players in a team, if I can
seconds.
turn this into basketball, because I play basketball,
Uh-huh.
it's like standing on a free throw line, and the guy said, "Okay, take the ball and shoot two balls," and you miss that 2 free throw shots. It's free.
Yeah.
Take it.
Free.
You know,
Totally
like when
free.
you're playing with 3 players, take it, but don't lose focus. Make sure you concentrate and then you go. And there's no reason why there should be a penalty as well.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
But when it happens, then these are the things that will throw teams away. So you really got to be really focused and go on with the point and try and secure points like this and not throw them away.
20 seconds.
It's a waste, but I'm sure they'll be a bit more careful right now.
Yeah, but I guess Joker squad gets a break as well.
10 seconds.
Getting to start with 3, but then getting a null and void.
Yeah, so it's like, woo, lucky. Woo.
Yeah, lucky.
Cold sweat.
Alright, going back to Red 7s and Leakside Jokerz.
Yeah, with 2 points down, these guys need to stop the snake. Oh no.
Hans getting shot out in the snake.
This is not doing good for the Red 7s.
Another player getting shot out. I think that's Barney. Now we see Irfan diving into the snake, pushing past.
Yeah,
the
Red 7
trees.
is losing the snake fight right now.
So a big field by Zach. All the way
Yep,
up
Zach running to the corner. Good field, good field. That is a very good field. This guy doesn't seem to have lucid at all. Still active and still really fighting really hard.
See
So the
Irfan
point now is to go and get. Ooh, do you see that?
Yeah.
That is going to be a highlight. Oh, and he gets shot. He gets shot too. But that to me is a highlight. You see the way he dives in? Woohoo!
True, man.
I thought I see this in Hong Kong movies, you know. Like, you know, Charun Fat jumping from one door to another door. And then as he jumps, he takes out his revolver and starts bam, 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 like in the sky. And then some, I don't know, Matrix move. And then landed. You know, that's exactly what Zach did. Wow, wow, wow. This is great. Things are exciting for us.
Game stop.
So what happened?
Yeah, so
Wow.
what happened? It looks
Why
like
is it that every game we are asking what happened? It's either this layout is too complicated to play or it's too easy to play. It's either too difficult or too easy. Right? If it's easy, you see everyone charging up. Difficult, you know, because there are too many blind spots and people find it hard to move and sometimes people make mistakes. Wow. But I like that Zach's move. I'm thinking like maybe I can do a meme. Because he slide, right? Zach sliding all the way to Paris. Have you see that? Can you imagine? Zach sliding across the Sydney Opera House. You know, like I crop him out, and then I put him on a slide that slide around halfway
No,
across the globe.
Just move a scene behind.
Yeah.
Joker Aisawan 2.
Ooh.
Very nice, very nice.
Leakside Joker Aisawan start with 4.
Ooh. What? Everyone is starting with lesser players on the field.
3 minutes 20 seconds.
Wow, the teams are really playing really hard, man. These guys are all trying to take the last gamble and going with the last kill. Oh, it's nice to watch. Games are fast
30
too.
seconds.
Yeah,
You
very
know?
fast.
If you miss a second and sorry, you know, you won't catch them in action.
Can you repeat what he said?
Oh, so the point was given to Red Sevens,
Yeah.
and Leakside Jokers are starting with a lesser player in the next game. I'm not sure if it's. I think start with one lesser maybe.
10 seconds.
I didn't really catch it, but I know they are going to start with disadvantage.
Right. Okay.
So Canyon with 2 points in hand and Jokers in 0. I think
Yeah.
Canyon will be fired up this time.
Yeah.
I said no, we are not going to throw it away easily. So there's Jimmy calling up the snake. So for all those guys who are watching, I'm not sure if there's any spectators watching from India. Jimmy has played with the Indian All-Star team for 3 WCA events. Maybe more, maybe 4, maybe 5, I'm not sure. But he was one of the players that has tried to guide players from India and on many occasions play alongside these guys. So he's a very experienced player. Look at the way he's running his fingers. His fingers are moving non-stop, potting up. You know, it's taking it easy, not too impatient, moving up slowly. Oh, he's putting down his gun, opening his pot. Wow, I think the pot probably got stuck. Shot the guy in the middle. Right, moves up. I think he's going to finish off the guy in the tower. I don't think he knows there's one in the tower though. Oh no, the guy was already shot. Okay, yeah. So I thought someone was watching him from the tower earlier.
There was.
There was one, right?
Yeah, and then he got shot.
Oh, good play by Jimmy. Immediately when he saw that the snake player was called out, he decided to field to the middle and then make his way up the snake side. And that is what a Division 1 player would do, right? Capitalize on the timing. As long as I see an advantage, I'm going in to make the kill.
Tower. Point of birdie. 1 minute.
Tower thrown by Joker squad.
And leaving no chance for your opponent to do the fail. So that was amazing play by Jimmy.
For Tanjong Pagar Red 7.
So yeah, no loss to Kenyan Wise guys. They get a point.
3 minutes.
Just energy lost. And time left on the clock for that game was 1 minute 34 seconds.
That's right.
Back to Red Sevens versus Leakside Jokerz. We have 3 minutes left on the clock.
That's right. 3 minutes and see if they can pull off something. They have to stop the snake. Somehow Irfan is
30 seconds.
creating a lot of problem for them.
Yeah. I think with this layout, having the back bunkers slightly inwards so there's no snake back to watch the tape as well. I think that's the issue. Is so the snake is easy. It's easy for the snake.
Yeah,
to
he
move
always get
forward.
the easy access, right?
Yeah, once you get into the snake, it's easy to crawl
yeah.
out.
I think it's a pretty open run though. But if the snake doesn't make it, then they are done. Because Irfan is now playing a little bit more defensive, sitting right at the back of the snake corner. There you can see him, one step away from the bunker, giving himself space to maneuver to the Dorito side if he needs to, and allows him to take the first step into the open, go into the snake if he wants to. And although playing with one player short, the Red 7 guys doesn't seem like they want to capitalize on the advantage. They are still sitting back. I'm not too sure why though. If it was me, I would have charged up, but again, I know this team because I play with these guys. They are not very good shooters, and they are good in speed. They can move up fast, but when it comes down to shooting, you know, they will have a very big disadvantage. Okay, they're taking it easy, one at a time. Players are walking out right now. So I'm seeing some. Suddenly there was no one shooting.
Yeah.
Like we get a 3 seconds of silence and no one is firing.
But they're getting kills. They're getting kills.
Yeah.
Now. Red
I like
7
this.
yeah.
Show this. Show this. This is funny. This is funny. This is funny. Bunny crawling while Zach is walking. Zero comms. Zero comms. Imagine him popping out and then go like, okay, I'm gonna kill everyone. Do? Oh, the game is over. Okay. So these guys got a point back, 2-2 right now. I think there's a minute left in the game.
1 minute.
Points to Tanjong Pagar Red 7.
Well
Tanjong
done,
Pagar
Red 7s.
Leakside
All
Joker
with
Aisawan 2.
1 minute.
remaining
Yeah,
for
1 minute and 9 seconds.
Kenyan Wise guy and Joker squad. 1 minute 34 seconds.
So to anyone who's watching the webcast, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. All that we're asking is to help, share, and like what we have done and put in place. And we also like to do a shout out to Stream PB,
Yes.
Matt and Nick, who managed. Or Nick was the guy that I met online,
30 seconds.
and then he sent us a message and said, "Hey, you know, do you want to showcase your game on Stream PB?"
10 seconds.
And we managed to get in touch with Matt, who is the people behind the NPL, and fair enough, and being very gracious, Matt said, "Okay, sure, let's try and do this." So there you have it. We are in Stream PB, and this is showcase to the rest of the world, and that's what we are all about: trying to promote paintball in our own ways, trying to get more people to watch paintball, trying to get more people to like as well.
Yep. Thank you so much, Stream TV.
So the game now is 3-0,
60 seconds.
60 seconds, last 1 minute.
1 minute.
It is important not to commit any mistakes or any penalty and not to throw your game away.
Oh, Joker squad is dropping.
Yeah, so there's a G5. Wow. All the time. That's what Gooch is saying. Hold the time.
Yeah, but
So Gooch,
you're left with 30 seconds to clock and
that's
you're
right.
up 3-0.
So
So
I would want to take the
it's-
point
yeah,
because the
take
no
the point.
mercy rule will fall in place later if there's a tie in the prelim games.
Yep.
So if it was me, I would go for the buzzer,
Yep.
claim that no mercy limit point, and then it makes it easier later, when there's a tie in terms of points. They have to hit it. Come on.
9, 8, 7.
Come on.
5, 4.
Do it.
3.
All right.
8,
Well done. Well done.
point approved. Game finished.
Alright, so mercy limit hit. 4-0.
20 seconds. Timeout.
Timeout taken by Leakside. Timeout taken by Leakside Joker Aisawan.
Line dancing. Alright, so going back to Leakside Jokerz and Red Sevens,
1
all
minute.
tied up at 2-all, 1 minute and 9 seconds left on the clock. Time up taken.
Want to do a shout to our sponsors as well. GI Sports, definitely. They have been very supportive to the Singapore event. And not only that, they have
Thank you so
also
much.
made a very strong presence in Asia Paintball. So please continue to support GI Sports as they
30
support us.
seconds.
We want to do a shout out to our friend from Entrex as well. Thank you Entrex for sponsoring us because they have done a good job in equipping our referee
20
with a
seconds.
very nice Messiah jersey. So thank you for that. Shout out to Amber who managed to help us pull this through. And of course to Konstantinos as well, the owner of Entrex, Jay. These are very nice guys that I've met from the Entrex family. I think this weekend they are going into the MPL, sorry, the NXL as well. Wow, so the Red Sevens are going for a point. They don't want to settle for a draw.
1 minute. 1 minute.
The snake guy need to push. They need, if you want to win the point, you have to push. I like where this guy is. I think it's probably Zach or Hans. I think it's Hans. But somebody from the side needs to give him support.
Yeah,
He can't do it all by himself.
He's all alone.
All
out
right,
there
Barney
in
needs to
center
move
field.
up. Barney needs to go. All right, and good. He's moving up. They have 30 seconds to make it happen. They're still not getting kills. I wonder why.
27 seconds left on the clock.
That's good.
Alright, now he's getting kills. Barney's gonna pop up, shoot cross.
What are they waiting for?
10 seconds.
What are these
left
guys
on the
waiting
clock.
for?
There's still a Dorito guy.
What are
alive.
they waiting for?
Dorito guy.
What are they
pushing up.
waiting for?
They should go. They need to go for buzzer.
Oh,
and
what a waste! What a waste, man! If it was me, I would have fucked these guys. I mean, what? Oh no! What a waste. Okay. Anyway, well, they managed to come back with 2 points. So,
Set now and void. Final
you have to
score.
understand
Tanjong
one thing about the
2,
game.
Leakside Joker Aisawan.
I learned this from Nikki.
Game over.
What are we doing here?
The
great philosophy of paintball. It's about not shooting anyone.
It's not.
It's about pressing the buzzer because you press the buzzer to win, right?
Ah, right.
It's an objective-based game. You press
Right.
the buzzer. So earlier on, in that stage where they shot out 2 guys, there was zero communication because Hans shot that guy, but he kept quiet. Barney shot that guy, they kept quiet. Now, if it was you, when you know that 2 guys whom you have seen from the start of the game towards that time when you shot them are out of the game,
Yep.
does it make sense that the whole snake tape is clear?
Yep.
And if you know that time is running out, would you take the chance to try and make a mad dash? Possibly, right?
Yeah.
So this was not done. But instead, 2 of them will focus on the other guy, the Leakside Joker guy, coming down from the snake side, Dorito side, and they were both trying to attempt to shoot the guy.
Yep.
Instead, they forgot about the whole objective of the game, which is to
Hit the buzzer.
hit the buzzer. So the temptation is there, ladies and gentlemen. You have to resist that temptation. And this comes with experience. Not everyone can resist temptation. You know, it's like eating choosing salad over chocolate.
Okay.
Right? I
Okay.
didn't say this. I pick it up from Nikki.
Right.
He said this. He said, do you want to eat a chocolate or salad? Everybody wants to eat chocolate, right? Because it's sweet. You know, it gives off an endorphin, right? And then it increases that happy factor. But nobody wants to eat the salad because the salad is healthy. You know it's good for you, but you choose to go for the chocolate.
Right.
So
everybody wants to shoot the guy
unfortunately,
out rather
you
than
know,
press the buzzer.
yeah.